workers to sign this their agreement that they will not join union. And we say with loud voice, no to that. No. And we are going to address this worker and totally told them that we said no to casualization. We need zero cancellation in that very place. That is our main objective. They should follow the rules and regulations of the country. They should respect our labor laws.
How long did he work with them?
He has worked with them so far. They said, according to what we learned, he has 1 year plus. Another 1 year, 2 years or so. 1 year, 2 months. Yes. He has worked with them.
So is he entitled to any...
He has a lot of entitlement. Because as it is in the NJIC, National Joint Indocus Rule, it is said that when somebody dies in the course of active service, he has to be given some kind of benefit. Like he has to be paid 7 months salary. His insurance supposed to be paid to him. His coffee has to be paid. Either the company prepare it or they do it. The burial arrangement of all those activities must be taken by the company, and the companies are denying all this right. Rather than going about using force, using police to intimidate our workers. It will interest you to know that they even caught some of our workers the day before yesterday. But the chairman, they terminated his appointment simply because he's preaching to them that what you are doing is totally wrong. You are killing these workers indirectly. Yes. You should remember that our work is so hazardous in the sense that most of us at our active age, we will not understand the effect of those things we are consuming, we are inhaling. After our 50, 60 years, you see all these things coming, like diabetes, hypertension, asthma, and the rest of them. They start appearing. So in that cause, let's enjoy the fruit of our labor. We need decent work. I am Comrade Yakubu Ambabashew, the National Deputy President of NLC. Thank you.
We intend to continue to occupy this place because we don't expect at this level of development of our country in the nation's capital that a major project will be going on using slave labor. It's unbelievable. You know, the nature of the construction that is going on makes it imperative that the least you can expect will be national standard. Even if you can apply international standard, the least you can expect in an international consortium building ECOWAS secretariat should be the national standard at least. But for us to fall below and begin to use people as slaves is clearly unacceptable. And you've seen the attitude. Management is not willing to have discussion with the labor. Then you can then imagine what the workers here are going through. You had the narrative of the poor widow. You know, I couldn't hold back the tears because it can be any of us. We might be privileged to be where we are, but it can be anybody. Why will you suffer that level of dehumanization in your nation's capital, not in a region? Our government cannot have everywhere in the world people that engage in this type of situation put a clause that protects their citizens. You can see from the narrative here, there is none. Our people are just here on their own as slaves. And how can that be? Nigeria couldn't have accepted to harbor ECOWAS for us to go back to the dark ages. Nigeria can be desirous to have ECOWAS in its territory for its citizens to be dehumanized. You know, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I expect the Nigerian government to shut down this site. The government should shut down this site until the standard of operations, the conditions of work of the workers that are helping put together this is established. I expect the National Assembly Committee on Labor to step in. I expect the National Assembly Committee on Foreign Affairs to step in. I expect the Ministry of Labor Inspectorate Division to step in. I expect our government at the highest level to show clear discontent, clear unhappiness with the situation that is playing out here. It's unbelievable.
Now, let's look at the price of the dollar. So, where does she get some of this?
Nowhere. You saw her. You saw her. You saw her. No medical thing. They spent every dime they could have ever kept was wasted on trying to salvage the guy's health. And he ended up dying. And what did the widow get? 5,000 naira. For a guy that gave his entire life to a company. No documentation. You know, so it means people can die and be buried as part of the foundation of this structure, and nobody will inquire. That is not the way to build a nation.
At this moment, I want to salute your courage. I want to thank you for your love, your support for your brother. Don't mind those that have betrayed. No money was used to buy the land. He paid with his blood. This betrayal you are seeing today, you will not see that tomorrow. I said this betrayal you are seeing today, you will not see that tomorrow. They are betraying their own brothers. They are betraying the soil of Nigeria. They are betraying their families. They thought that they want to put food in their family table so that other people will be hungry.